Aboriginal TV, Channel 4, putting Aboriginal news first.
The NT government is committed to developing Aboriginal business enterprises and implementing local decision-making initiatives for remote Aboriginal communities. This includes remote contract framework agreements that support Aboriginal employment and business opportunities through government contracting to increase regional economic development.
Wadeye and my visit today is so important to understand this town has a critical need for more housing in terms of population and in terms of then healthier homes for better outcomes. It is the sheer numbers in population that are putting pressure on housing. And so this policy has a number of new angles. It's about local decision making, it's about better housing design through good consultation, it's about employing local people, and it's about building capacity. So at the moment, we're in a very challenging period of history.
I thought, all right, I might go to TDC Housing and ask what they got up there for me. Yeah, I just went up there and showed them my HR license and everything. So they said, all right, you're key for operator. So I'm going to give you a test drive to operate a few of the machine. I think like most of them fellows are here, like they don't have a like license and certificate, or they don't have a white card or anything. That's why they don't get a good job like what I got. It makes me like feel better. I always see them like just driving around, like, and doing a bit of easy job, and I want them to, like get a good job, get a good dollar. I think what I need this kind of job, and I think I need more boys, like more boys from what I like local fellows, want to catch up with us, joining with us, start building up houses.
The remote Aboriginal community of Wadeye has one of the most disadvantaged housing conditions in Australia, with approximately 2,600 residents. Recent government housing and education initiatives are aimed at improving these conditions, with around 50% of the community's population being unemployed and under 30% of the population completing a Year 10 level of education. Aboriginal business enterprises operating in remote communities such as the Thamarrurr Development Corporation are trying to help change this situation.
Being able to win projects like this, build the houses, contribute to the reduction in overcrowding, provide employment opportunities, but then also be able to put the funds that we might be able to retain back into other projects for socio-economic wellbeing in the community is really critical. That's I guess the point of difference for these projects as an Aboriginal business in a remote location, as compared to contracting companies that might not be locally based or locally owned. The drive for more housing's really come from the people themselves. Like that's been the case for many years, where the conditions that people are living in aren't satisfactory. They know that. On the socio-economic index that came out with the last census, this region, the Thamarrurr region, ranked second as the most disadvantaged region in the country, and it ranked first for most disadvantaged around housing. So you've got an average of over 2 people per bedroom in a house, and you've got some instances of 20 up, mid-20s in a 3 or 4 bedroom house. When we're looking at education outcomes, school attendance, when we're looking at employment opportunities and attraction and retention of local staff, without housing and without adequate housing, all those things continue to be really problematic because we're not addressing the root cause of a lot of the issues. There's a whole social piece of work that we're trying to work on and have the government understand and help us with, that will underwrite what the place looks like in the future, informed by the traditional owners and their decision making around how things should be.
Aboriginal TV, Channel 4, putting Aboriginal news first.